Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome. I'm Lisa Della Rianta, and I'm the Director of Public Affairs of Palm Beach County, and I'd like to welcome you to Palm Tran's November 2023 Bus Operator and Maintenance Technician Graduation Ceremony. Please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Palm Tran's top priority is safety, and every meeting is always started with the monthly safety message and policy reminder. I would like to invite the Senior Manager of the Fixed Route Operations, Charlie Bodiger, to come up and deliver the safety message. Thank you.
Good afternoon, all. The November 2023 Palm Tran Safety Message and Policy Reminder speaks about bicycle and pedestrian safety. Share the road, save a life. No bicyclist rights. Bicyclists on the roadway are considered vehicles. They travel in the same direction as other traffic and follow the same traffic rules. Share the road. There is space for everyone. Consider the benefits of cycling. One cyclist on the road is one less car. Watch your right turn. Intersections are venues for serious bus and bicycle collisions. When making right turns, especially with a bus, watch out for the cyclists. A cyclist may be a little behind and to the right of the bus. Beware of the left turn. When making a left turn and seeing an oncoming cyclist, be sure that you have plenty of time to complete the turn safely. And finally, give cyclists 3 feet of clearance. Operators should give cyclists on the roadway about 3 feet of space when passing. The 3-foot rule helps by giving a concrete frame of reference. Pass slowly and smoothly. Unless the cyclist drifts into your lane of travel, do not use your horn. That concludes the safety message for the month of November.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. We are here to celebrate our new members and your loved ones, and we are gathered together because of one man in particular, Palm Tran Executive Director Clinton B. Forbes, who passed away suddenly last week. It was Clinton's vision to host a graduation ceremony for his new bus operators and maintenance technicians. While we were waiting before the ceremony, you might have noticed there were about 7 years of graduation photos that rolled through the screens, a very important event for Clinton. When I spoke with Clinton about emceeing today's graduation, I sensed his enthusiasm and excitement for hosting this event, and we are here today with him in spirit. Clinton would want this day to be focused on you, Palm Tran's newest bus operators and maintenance technicians. After weeks of intense training, you are ready to go out into the world to represent Palm Tran. This is a badge of merit and honor. After all, you serve as ambassadors for public transit throughout Palm Beach County. Now, it's very exciting. I would like to introduce our graduates, starting with the bus operators, who will be entering into the chambers. Here they come. Anthony Akins, Sylphette Anayas, Freddie Aragon Fernandez, Rosette Benjamin, Earl Bennett, Asudi Sherilis, Robert Cox, Nestel Dacius, Louis German Botera, Jean Giles Alexis, Gregory Grant, and Lindsay Hall. Welcome. Aaron Hernandez, Fabian Hernandez, Denard Hutchinson, Ovaz Isaac, Michael Johnson, Christian Joseph, Serena LaFrance, Anne Marie Marcel, Kenzie Michael, Krishner Paul, and Michelle Pay. Jean Piard, Damaus Pierre, Paul-Leon Pierre, Jelicia Powell, Roger Singh, Sarah Ventura, Dionel Victor, Trevor Walters, Kevin Williams, and Craig Wilson. Our maintenance technicians, Andre Museum, Lavette Cummings, Waldiz Fief, Danielle Gustama, Henry Ronald, and Carlos Venadoreta. These are our graduates. I would like to also introduce some very special people that are along with us. To include, I would like to introduce Palm Tran's executive leadership team. Please stand when introduced. Lynn Johnson, Director of Administrative Services. Christian Landano, Director of Support Services. Charles Hall, Interim Director of Operations. Yash Nagal, Director of Transit Planning. Betty Garrett, Executive Chief of Human Resources. Deborah Posey Blocker, Senior Manager of Legislative and Government Affairs. And Danica Cross, Executive Assistant. Thank you for leading this organization. I'd like to take this time to also recognize some other guests that we have with us, to include Commissioner Marcy Woodward, who will be our keynote speaker. Our County Administrator, Virginia Baker. Assistant County Administrator, Ton Von Laren, and the liaison of Palm Tran. And while this is not in the script, I feel it's important to also recognize a few others that are here in the audience. And those are the department directors that serve under the administration of Virginia Baker. And many of them have joined us today and are here alongside. There's nearly a dozen of them along the wings of our chambers here that have wanted to see you graduate, to be here in support and in support of Clinton. So let's give them a hand. And now our program will continue, again with Charlie Botiger, Senior Manager of Fixed Route Operations, followed by Joey Acevedo, ATU Local 1577, President, followed by Assistant County Administrator Todd Von Laren, with comments by Loretta Fuegos, Veteran Bus Operator. One of you'll be just like her one day. And to our keynote speaker, County Commissioner Marcy Woodward. On with you, Charlie. Thank you.
Betcha. All right, so good afternoon, everyone. So as most of you know, graduation is one of the most important events we as an agency do all year round. Today we are here to celebrate bus operators and maintenance technicians at their graduation. So first, let me address the men and women who are the bus operators. As bus operators, you have endured a 6-week training program which tested your strength, endurance, perseverance. Your teams have worked late nights, early mornings, weekends, on the road, and in the classroom. You have come to understand Tran's commitment to safety. You have met all the requirements that we have for you to become a professional bus operator. We are proud of your hard work and know that moving forward, you will play a fundamental role in driving our agency forward. For the maintenance technicians, you also have gone through a rigorous training program, and yours was over the past 6 months. You have studied the ins and outs of every part of our bus and car fleet. Your training included topics such as preventative maintenance, engine troubleshooting, air brake maintenance, pneumatics, electrical systems, HVAC systems, transmissions, steering, suspension. You have also honed your skills as CDL operators. You have worked with our other technicians as mentors so that when you are released, you can be as successful as they are. Your work is vital to ensuring that our buses are safe and that our fleet is able to accommodate the thousands of passengers that ride Tran each and every day. Many of you have already been working hard, serving our customers by either operating a fixed route or working behind the scenes to make our service a great experience for our entire community. You are now living the Tran mission of providing access to opportunity for everyone safely, efficiently, and courteously. Again, my congratulations to all of you. And at this time, I'd like to ask Joey Acevedo, the president of ATU Local 1577, to address the crowd. So, Joey.
Thank you, and good afternoon. My name is Joey Acevedo, and I'm the president and business agent of ATU Local 1577. And first of all, I would like to thank Madam Baker, Mr. Todd, and Ms. Woodworth for all the support they've given Tran in these tough times. So I would like to thank you from the bottom of our heart, HU Local 1577, for all the support that you've given throughout this week. You know, it's been a tough week for us. This agency has been tested and rocked to its core. But I believe that with the support that we have and leaning on each other, we can make it through. And I would like to thank, everything that Mr. Forbes did with his agency. You know, he was not only a director, he was more like a brother. You can, talk to him on a one-on-one basis. You had an open door policy. He would listen to your ideas. Sometimes he would come to the break room and just shoot the breeze with us, but he was never felt like if he was just a boss. He was a friend, and especially bringing everybody out, especially the commissioners and everybody to ride the bus on ride day. This is stuff that we never seen, but we're gonna make it through. So with that, I would like to start with congratulating the new students and mechanics. You've been tasked with an important job. You guys and women are going to be the ambassadors of Palm Beach County. When they see the buses, they're going to see you. They might not see government. Everything is going to start with you and finish with you. So I hope that you enjoyed your training and all the tools that you have. So when you get out there and you have to rely on different issues, make sure that you reach out to safety and training, reach out to management. There's an open door policy. But for most of all, I want you to understand that this is not only a job, this is a career. This is a career, and a lot of people ask me, how can we have Mr. Forbes' vision alive? By coming to work, providing good customer service. This is what Mr. Forbes thrived on, the customers. He was very big on customers. So if there's anything that I could leave you with, it's the three mission statements, which is to provide access to opportunity for everyone safely, efficiently, and courteous. And our vision is to be the premier transportation in Palm Beach County, and our core values are to respect, integrity, recognition, communication, and teamwork. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Joey Acevedo, and thank you to the ATU Union. We appreciate your support, not just this week, but always. You are great partners to this organization, and you should also look at them as being great partners to you as well. And I encourage you to reach out to Joey at the appropriate time and spend some time with your union representatives. Get to know them, meet them. They're there to support you, as are we. And you'll find that we very much operate like a team, Team PBC. I'm just going to start first by saying that I will cry at some point today during my remarks to you. So sorry, but that's sort of the raw emotion of the day. But I'm going to laugh a little bit too. And I want you all to do the same with me. It's been a tough week. I want to thank personally our executive leadership team at Tran. They have been outstanding. They have been with us every step of the way, whether it was at 4 a.m. in the morning with many of you who I've seen at 4 and 5 a.m. these past few days, or at any time during the evening. They've been there, and I know that they're going to continue to be with us. I want to also thank our department directors that have joined us in unity to show their support for you. That's how amazing this family, this organization of Tran that you are joining, and you have a backbone of support that are there. I also want to thank two of my fellow assistant county administrators, Reginald Duran and Patrick Rutter, who've joined us as well. We work at the guidance of our administrator, Virginia Baker, to keep the wheels on the bus moving forward in Palm Beach County, and I can't thank them enough. I also want to thank your friends and family that are here today. We're here to celebrate a real significant achievement, a very significant accomplishment of your loved ones that are here. And whether you're a father, a mother, a brother, sister, uncle, aunt, spouse, friend, grandmother, grandfather, this day is a day to honor them, to honor our graduates. And it means so much, I know, to them to have you here. And I know some of you are present here, and some of you are watching online out there as well. So we couldn't be more proud to share this moment with you. I've had the opportunity to have many occasions to be a part of Tran graduation ceremonies, but obviously today's a little bit different. You know, my colleague and friend Clinton Forbes, our executive director, started this tradition of having these graduations back in 2016. And they were really here to celebrate your success, to welcome you into our organization, and to really be that red carpet into the journey that you're about to venture out on. You've heard about Clinton's passing this past week, and obviously it came to all of us as a shock. Our entire community, not just here as a county team, but the reach of this organization goes statewide and throughout the entire nation of transit professionals who I know are thinking about him and thinking about all of you as well today. Clinton was a visionary leader in this industry, and his life was really dedicated to professionalism, was really dedicated to improving the transportation systems, but doing it in a way that impacted not only the lives of each and every one of you and us, but to those very people that we serve in our community every single day. You are now our ambassadors to that community, and we look at you as being that first line of conversation, of courtesy to the people that you serve. Today, being the first graduation ceremony without him here, we feel that it's important to honor his strong legacy and that commitment that we all are pledging to carry forward and through as we move on. You know, one thing about Clinton, and I know some of you had a chance to meet him, but for those of you who didn't, Clinton always dressed to the nines, right? He came in a room, you know when Clinton walked into a room, right? There's a reason I'm wearing a purple suit, a purple tie, and purple socks today. Because Clinton would have it no other way. He was sharp in every sense of the way, whether it was the way that he looked, whether it was the way he spoke, the way he smiled, or the way that he led. And that was an expectation that he expected of every single one of us. And every one of us, I think, has fulfilled that obligation today. Look around at every single one of you. You look absolutely amazing. And that is the way that we want the public to see us. That's the way we want you to view each other. And this is where we start in the professionalism of this organization. Clinton took a lot of pride in the motto of Tran. And for some of you, that's been ingrained in your mind. But you are the essential safety network of transporting our passengers throughout our county. You will and do carry out our missions of providing access to opportunity for everyone safely, efficiently, and courteously. And to our maintenance team, when those buses roll in and those safety checks happen and those repairs happen, you are the front line to making sure that as those wheels roll, these people in front of you are protected, as well as the thousands and thousands of people every week that take Tran. Your role here is imperative for those people that rely on public transportation to get to work, to see family members, to get to important appointments like doctor's offices, or even just getting food from the grocery store to bring back home. And we are proud here at Tran to operate as an essential service, and you as our essential employees, to ensuring that we do that in the manner that we prescribe. Now, I know a lot of you have already been out there working, so I've had a chance, and we've shared some laughs with each other, and I got to see some of you in action. So thank you for being so eager to get on the job, and we're really excited that you've had that opportunity already. Our maintenance technicians are also working those shifts 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So like I said, that our vehicles are in tip-top shape. I know that your training was rigorous. I know that it was detailed, but the importance of that is the importance of this message. And that is that the most important three things that we do here in Tran are safety, safety, and safety. And that is why we commit the time in. That's why we ingrain that to each and every one of you. That's why we start with safety messages in everything we do. Because, buses are big vehicles, right? And you get out there on the road, you got to make sure that whoever's behind that knows exactly what they're doing. They know what's in front of them, what's behind them, what's around them. They know what's inside of the bus and how to deal with those kinds of situations. And so you are the front line for making sure that that safety starts, both once we're on the mechanical side of the bus and when those wheels start rolling out every single day. I know that we're all excited to get back out on the road and go through our graduation today. But I want to first just take this moment to pause and thank every single one of you. I want to thank you for your commitment to this work. I think it is an amazing career, and this is a great career opportunity that you are taking on today. And I will tell you that's an amazing career opportunity because I want to bring up one of our career professionals in Tran, one of our most veteran bus operators, Loretta Fuegos. Now, she's been with Tran for over 2 decades. She has over 2 million miles of bus driving under her belt with 0 preventable accidents. Pretty impressive. And we take pride in our operators, and we take pride in being recognized, for having tremendous operators, which we have. And Loretta, last year, was awarded first place bus operator of the year for the entire state of Florida by the prestigious Florida Public Transportation Association. And so with that, I would invite Loretta to come up and please share some of her experiences with you today.
Good afternoon, everybody. I started at Palm Tran 27 and a half years ago, and it warms my heart to see all of you starting your journey. I am so proud of all of you. I'm short. I am so proud of you for completing your training and joining our ranks as official bus operators. When I first started this job, I wasn't sure I could handle the hours because of my responsibilities at home taking care of my kids. But with the support from my family, I made it work, and it was the best decision I ever made. I love my job, and I love to drive. I love the passengers, most of them anyway. This isn't just a job, this is our career, and one you should be proud to be a part of. One of the reasons I love our job is being on the road. I can feel like my own boss. I have independence, and I get to meet people every day. It really is a great job. Our passengers rely on us, on the bus, to get to work, to see their families and their loved ones. It's our job to get them there safely and on time. Make sure you are consistent, fair, and professional. You will face challenges every day. Some days will test you. But the key to success in this industry is one word: respect. Treat your passengers with respect and kindness, and remember, they are humans. You can't choose your passengers, but you can choose how you treat people. Treat people equally, treat everyone equally. You get back what you put into this world. When you treat your passengers with respect and kindness, you will develop a rapport with them. I've seen kids grow up. I've seen kids get on the bus with their moms in their strollers, and now they're grown-ups in their 20s. I waited for a passenger recently who returned my kindness by calling Palm Tran and giving me an accommodation. You and your passengers are part of a community. They are your neighbors, they are your friends, and they may feel like family. Remember our 6 core values: integrity, safety, recognition, communication, teamwork, and most of all, respect. Remember your training. Know that we will be here to support you. I commend you all for completing your training. I trained most of you, and I know that our training is rigorous and challenging. Many of you have already been driving routes, but today you become officially recognized as transportation professionals. Congratulations to all of you. This is a proud moment for you, and I know you will make us all proud. Thank you for joining us. I look forward to working with you all, and welcome to the Palm Tran family.
So we had some time to talk about a great leader of Palm Tran that is going to resonate with us for many, many years to come. But I have the good fortune today to introduce you to our leader in Palm Beach County, our County Administrator, Virginia Baker. And for those of you that don't know, and I know she looks incredibly young. I mean, she really does. Even with the gray hair. Administrator Baker began her service in Palm Beach County in 1987, and she began in the budget office as a budget analyst. And she eventually rose through the ranks, becoming Deputy County Administrator and ultimately County Administrator in 2015. She oversees close to 7,000 employees throughout Palm Beach County and a budget that is close to $7 billion. So an incredible opportunity for her to impact so many lives in this community in our county. She oversees what is about the 3rd largest county in the state of Florida at 1.5 million residents. And really one of her notable accomplishments is the financial shape and condition that she has kept this county time and time again, which is why we've been recognized amongst 50 counties as a AAA bond-rated county, which is critical to our financial stability. She has been a champion of so many issues, including business development, where she led so many efforts to recruit in new businesses from all over the country and grow existing businesses in our county. Her work in advancing opportunities for small businesses, for women, for minorities is second to none. She has been acknowledged over the course of her career on so many different instances by her colleagues, but most recently I had an opportunity to join her in Washington, D.C., where she was one of 15 women in the country who were considered women on the move by COMTO, which is the Conference of Minority Transportation Officials in Washington, D.C., one of the most prestigious honors that group gives out nationally. And really that impact just resonates down in her leadership. She has been a real friend to Tran. She has been an incredible advocate for all of the wonderful things that we've done and all of the services that we've provided. And she continues time and time again to have Tran's back, the same way that she has the back of her wonderful husband, Joe, her 2 daughters, and her granddaughter. And so with that, I ask our administrator, Virginia Baker, to come up and share some of her closing remarks with you today.
I have to give him a raise for that. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, let's get that Clinton spirit up in here. You know, when he walked in a room, you knew he was in the room before he spoke. And then once he smoked and flashed that smile on you, you were done. I'd like to welcome our new bus operators. You look Clinton, Forbes sharp. You really do. I was here before Clinton. I actually hired Clinton, probably 2 months after I was appointed the county administrator. And he came in, he had a vision, he wanted to update the way that the workers looked in Tran. And he did that. He did that. He did a lot of things. Family members, I'd like to thank you for being here today. Thank you very much, because we know how important it is for our drivers, our operators, and our maintenance technicians, all of our staff. If they don't have the support at home, it makes it a lot more difficult at work. So I'm going to thank you in advance for what you're doing and what you will be doing in order to support the workers here in Palm Beach County and in Tran. It makes a huge difference. For our 34 operators and our 6 maintenance mechanics, technicians, we thank you for even stepping up to the plate and then finishing the task that you had at hand to be here today. That speaks volumes for your tenacity and your commitment to the job. And as the leader of this organization, that is exactly what I'm looking for. So keep up the great work. You will enjoy the career here in Palm Beach County. We all get in, we get the Palm Beach sand in our feet, and we stay. We stay. So we want you to do the same, because Mr. Forbes would be smiling from ear to ear looking at you today. We would not be able to tone that smile down. Sometimes you have to put on sunshades when he's smiling. He was a true leader, a true leader. Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts even in your absence. And it will. And so we anticipate that you will do the same. We know that this description of a leader epitomizes Mr. Forbes. He was my friend, he was one of my colleagues, and he would always say to me, "It's all right, Virginia, it's all right." Whether he agreed with me or he was not so happy with me when I said no to something that he brought to me. But I always left the door open for him to come back and answer the questions. And if he did that, we marched hand in hand. and move forward. But if he didn't, he just didn't come back because he didn't answer those questions that I had. But he was awesome. I actually hired him. His first day on the job was November 2nd of 2015. And he left us on November 2nd of 2023. We're all chosen for a period of time and for a purpose. And I guess God saw his purpose, had completed, and he took him away. So all we're going to remember is that he was an awesome leader. He changed the way we provide transit here in Palm Beach County. He left us with a vision that we're going to carry out, because we're going to be the best transit organization in the country. And you know how we're going to do that? With your help. It is going to be with teamwork. It is going to be you taking care of our customers, our passengers. You are our ambassador. The public, you're the first face they see. You know that old saying about first impressions? If you don't make a good one, it's hard to change it. Well, I know you will make a good one. You heard from our prior driver that's been with us for 20 years and helped train some of you. But we also gave a proclamation to Marsha Solomon, because Marsha was one of our bus operators, and she had the compassion to understand people have issues, behavioral issues. And she would keep her eye on this homeless guy. He would go off his medication and he would just go out. But she gave him water. She made sure he had water, food, or anything else. When his mother was looking for him, she was the one that helped her find her son because he was on her route. So I challenge to do the same, to keep track of your customers, your riders, because they're depending on you to get them where they're going. We never know what they're facing, so your kindness, your compassion for your riders will go a very long way, a very long way. And so we are depending on you. So the more you keep your passengers satisfied, I don't get those calls. I don't get those visits because sometimes they show up upstairs. So I commend you for what you're doing. I want to thank you in advance for what you will be doing and making sure that our residents here have a way to get back and forth to work, to church, and to any other social activities that they want to attend. Again, congratulations to you. Congratulations, family. And we hope that you will remain with us for a very long time. After all, we're Team PBC, Palm Tran. And when I say team, we're a team here in Palm Beach County. We help each other at all times. We've got all different type of programs to help you and your family, so make sure you take advantage of it. And always know that I will support you. I will support you. So that means you have to support me. That means you have to give excellent customer service every day, every time you drive. And even when you're not driving and you're in your personal capacity, people are still looking at you as a county employee. And so you have to uphold those standards. And I'm going to end there because Todd took everything else I was going to say. And I don't want to take anything from my boss, Commissioner Woodward, Marcy Woodward. And I think Lisa is going to introduce one of my 7 bosses, and she serves on our Planning Transit Authority. And so she is always in support of transit. So let's, again, do a great job, and I thank you for being here today, and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ms. Baker. And I want to say that you and the comments that you made and the comments that Todd made, it was hard to keep a dry eye, so thank you very much. Now it is my honor to introduce County Commissioner Marcy Woodward as today's keynote commencement speaker. Since joining the Board of County Commissioners in November 2022, Commissioner Woodward has made it her mission to invest her time, energy, and creativity into matters that are important in the community. During her term, She seeks to fortify Palm Beach County's people, businesses, and resources. She cares deeply for her community and welcomes input from everyone. Commissioner Woodward is an active part of the transportation community, serving on Palm Beach Transportation Planning Agency, South Florida Regional Transit Authority, or Tri-Rail, and the Treasure Coast Regional Planning Council. Commissioner Woodward is a 20-year resident of Boca Raton and graduate of the University of South Carolina, Aiken, with a bachelor's degree in fine arts. We are honored to have her here today. Please join me in welcoming Commissioner Marcy Woodward.
Thank you, Lisa, for the introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. It's going to be tough to go after everyone else who's spoken. But I'd like to thank especially the graduates and all of your families that are here today or watching online. Thank you for participating in this. I'm thrilled to be here and honored that I was asked to speak at this event. It's my first Palm Tran graduation, and I'm sure it's a very unusual one for all of us. As a county commissioner, we serve as the board that sets policies, and we do the budgets for most of the county. And Palm Tran is a vital resource for us, for both our residents and for visitors. And it's my pleasure to participate in this service. It's a bittersweet day, and as it's been mentioned, the loss that we all suffered last week. He loved events like these. If you have a chance to speak to anyone who knew him, you know that there's amazing stories about him. I knew him for less than a year, but he made an unforgettable impression on me. I remember the first time that I met with him and Mr. Von Laren. I wasn't overly excited about public transportation, and after spending an hour with him, I'm just like, oh, the hour's up already. Where did the time go? How could someone make talking about buses just exciting? His enthusiasm was truly contagious, and I do serve on a couple of boards that have to do with this. And meeting him, I was like, this is such an important job. And not just because he was a wonderful person, had a great smile, he was just full of joy, but he really loved his job. He loved Palm Tran, and he loved working for Palm Beach County. Sorry. I was supposed to talk to him on Friday about this event, and unfortunately I didn't get to do that. He wanted to give me a pump-up session so that I knew how great this day was going to be, and I'm really sad I didn't get to have that, but I had plenty of good pump-up sessions with him. And he was a sharp-dressed man, it was mentioned, and I have a thing for flamingos for anyone that knows me, and we had a conversation about that, and I was like, you're much more of a peacock, so I actually had to wear my peacock dress. And he was a good person, and he did wonderful things for Palm Tran, and he'll be missed, but his legacy continues in the organization that you are joining. And just know that his joy lives on in all of us, and every time you smile at a customer, I mean, that's just part of him, and I know all of you have that in you. So we'll get back to you, the operators and technicians who are graduating today. We're honored by the dedication and perseverance it took for you to complete this program. For 6 weeks, operators passed examinations in customer service training, Americans with Disability Act, sensitivity training, and a variety of safety programs. By completing this program, we are assured that you are prepared to serve our public and to take Palm Tran to the next level. Many of you are already driving a route. I did not know this. Thank you for your service already, those of you who are. And for the maintenance technicians who trained for 6 months in the tools and software and best practices of maintenance to keep our service running. As you begin your new careers, you will play a crucial role in connecting our communities. Public transportation provides access to travel, work, school, doctor's appointments, even special venues like the ballpark and the beaches. You also serve as essential workers during times of emergency. This is no ordinary job. Therefore, it takes rigorous training and extraordinary individuals like all of you to propel this organization forward. Looking back to 1971, when this all started, Florida Florida Transit Management had 20 buses on 7 routes. Here we are 52 years later with over 150 fixed route buses serving the entire county from the Glades to the Palm Beaches and from Jupiter down to my home in Boca Raton. As a leader among Florida transit agencies, Palm Tran accepts contactless payments as well as smartphone wallets to pay fares. We also have the Paradise Pass, which is a tap-and-go fare system launched only 2 years ago and has over 32,000 app downloads. It's been an exciting year for Palm Tran as you're working to recover from the pandemic. Over 8.4 million trips last year means that we recovered 96% of our ridership. And Go Glades hit a record with 11,000 monthly boardings. These are exciting changes on the horizon for Palm Tran as we're looking at the Port St. Lucie Express, along with partnerships with our transportation network companies such as Uber and Lyft, and taxi companies to have first and last mile connections to our bus stops. We're also expanding and replacing more than 600 bus shelters all throughout the county. It's an exciting time for us. And as Clinton always used to say, at the end of the day, public transportation is about people. I can't think of another profession that brings together individuals from all walks of life, from every background, all experiences. And you are a key factor in this. We have 1.5 million residents and growing in this county. What you say and how you treat others, it's a direct reflection on all of us. For many, you may be the only contact someone has with county government. You represent us, and I thank you. Whether your loved ones are here with us in this room or if you're watching online, so many people are proud of you. They are happy this day has come and you have achieved your goal. As you start this new chapter, I encourage you to embrace the challenges and opportunities that come your way. You have the full support of all of your colleagues, supervisors, and the entire Palm Tran family and all of Palm Beach County. You've earned the right to wear that uniform, and I have no doubt that you'll carry out your duties with pride and honor. So on behalf of the Board of County Commissioners, County Administration, and all of the citizens of Palm Beach County, I congratulate and thank you for your commitment to helping our residents and visitors get where they need to go. But most importantly, I want to welcome you to Team PBC.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Woodward. It's very energizing for all of us to hear. So now we have come to the time of you. It is that moment we've all waited for, the presentation of our graduates. From this moment, we're going to ask our County Administrator, Virginia Baker, Assistant County Administrator, Todd Von Laren, and Commissioner Woodward to join us on the dais, where we will have each of you come through. You're going to, when your name is called, you're going to go ahead and enter the dais here from the left, walk across the stage, stop in the center. The Palm Tran photographer will take your photo, and then if you will go ahead and exit off to the right. And please return to your seats. I'd like to ask my department directors if they could move up to the platform so that we could actually continue to fill the chambers and cheer on everyone that's going to be crossing the stage. As you cross the stage, you will receive your certificate, and then Steve will be taking your photo. Very good. Are we ready? Yeah, let's give everybody a round of applause right now. Come on. Woo! Okay, this is all about you and your turn. So let's have our first row begin with Anthony Akins. Feel free to cheer him on. Sylphet Anaias. Freddie Aragon Fernandez. Rosette Benjamin. Earl Bennett. Asudi Sherelius. Robert Cox. Nestal Dacius. Luis German Botero. Jean Gilles Alexis. Gregory Grant. And Lindsay Hall. Let's begin with Aaron Hernandez. Fabian Hernandez. Denard Hutchinson. Ovans Isaac. Michael Johnson. Christian Joseph. Serena LaFrance. Anna Marie Marisco, sorry. Kenzie Michael. Kirshner Powell. And Michelle Pay. Jean Piard. I think I missed a Rockefeller Petu Ferrer. Thank you, Rockefeller. I'm sorry about that. Now we have Jean Priard. Little switcheroo going on. Damuso Pierre. Oh, we just passed. Very good. Paulion Pierre. Jalicia Powell. Roger Singh. Sarah Ventura. Dionel Victor. Trevor Walters. Kevin Williams. And our final bus operator, Craig Wilson. We now begin with our maintenance technicians, Andre Amusin, Lovett Cummings, he likes the stage. Waldy's Fief. Danielle Gustama. Henry Ronald. And our final maintenance technician who is not present is Carlos Vidarita. That concludes our graduation ceremony. At this point, I'd like to go ahead and actually recognize our department heads who are here in the audience with you. If you could just come forward as I mention your name. We have Scott Marting, our Director of Risk Management. Would you like to come to the stage and shake everyone's hand? We're a great group. The Fire Chief, Patrick Kennedy. Director of Information Support Services, Archie Satchel. Sherry Brown, Director of Office of Financial Management and Budget, AKA the Money Lady. We have our Director of Cooperative Extension, Ron Rice. And another transportation department that we have, Laura Beebe, the Director of Airports. Stephanie Shanahaw, the Director of Public Safety. Paul Connell, the Deputy Director of Parks and Recreation. Deb Drum, the Director of Environmental Resource Management. Regina Herring, she's the Director of the Criminal Justice Commission. Joining us in the navy blue polo is David Ricks, County Engineer. You drive and maintain the bus, he builds the roads. We also have a Tourist Development Council Director. I got Wayne. Tourist Development Director, Emmanuel Perry, who's responsible for bringing in the 8 million visitors a year into Palm Beach County. 9.2, okay, our number has increased, that's wonderful. And last but not least, we do save some of the best for last, and that is Wayne Condry, the Director of Human Resources. Yes, we're going to go ahead and do a group picture. We're going to do that here. So before you leave, we'd like you to come back up to the dais. That will conclude our, oh, I've got one more. She was sitting down, I apologize. Actually, two more. Let me get to two more department directors. Could you please stand? Tammy Fields, Director of Youth Services. And another one of our directors, David Zamora, Internal Auditor. Thank you. I do appreciate all of your assistance. Now we'll go ahead and have a group picture here at the dais with our executive team. Palm Tran, if you'd like to join us as well. And that would conclude our speaking ceremony. Thank you very much. Yes, the graduates.